Do you know what I really love? Is that I love how when parents think of dyslexia, they think of it as like it's cancer or it's some sort of lifelong sentence. Literally, 1 in 6 of the children who we work with, they suffer from some degree of dyslexia, and it's not the end. It just means that there's a few little things you tweak along the way, but dyslexia should not be holding any child back. Dyslexia is just something that you work around, not something that's a roadblock.
I think the same can be said for anything. We've seen children with physical disabilities, we've seen children with all sorts of different syndromes and disorders, learning delays and difficulties, and none of those things are quite as dramatic as school sometimes makes them out to be. You know, we can actually achieve anything. These children can do normal work, they can do normal schoolwork, and sometimes it takes a bit of adjustment of working around that issue, of working with it and working out how it works. And for example, we've learnt that if we've got a student who struggles with Asperger's or a learning delay, that there are just some extra things that we need to put in place. We need to make sure that that child has an element of trust, that they feel like they're safe, and that they know the logic behind things. You know, it's all very well to learn a skill, but for some of these children, they just need to know why. Yeah. And it's not hard to put that in place.
Yeah. And for me, it also feel a great sense of, it's such a privilege to be able to work with the kids who, they went somewhere else and it didn't work, or people just sort of overlooked them because it was all too hard. But when we're working with kids and there's 2 of them with a tutor, it's social, it's fun, and yet they've got so much of that individual attention. You just sort of think that almost anything's possible. You know?
Yeah, it really, really is. I don't think I've ever met a child who I've looked at and thought, no, we really can't help you. By the time they get to us and they're at our desk and we're talking with them and finding out what's going on for them, we're working with them already and things start to happen. I have never met a child whose eyes haven't lit up when they've realised there's a new skill they can learn or that schoolwork can be fun.
Yeah, absolutely.